Hello everybody, this is BKC back in Robocraft, and I had a plan for my series. I was going to take my tier 6 bot into tier 7, and then I was gonna, well, at tier 7 I really was going to move into rail walkers, because I wanted to show you guys how you can basically play a support character where you have no absolute control, like over towers. You have no say basically in capturing the towers, where the enemy goes, stopping the enemy's movements, but how you can affect a fight and still be effective and control the fight by playing a support character. The new update is so terrible. I've been playing my rail walker. It's totally ridiculous. I played my rail walker in one match. I sat in one spot on my side of the map and just one shot fools all day long. At the end of the match, I was the #1 ranked out of 20 players. I had the highest damage output and I had the highest score. When a support character on your team has the highest damage output, the players are doing something wrong. Either that or I'm just like amazing at this game. So I kind of still want to go, because I never really played a level 7 rail walker. I never really I had my tank. It was still strong at level 7, and I just moved. I collected all my tier 8 tech points, and I bought tier 8 stuff. So I kind of want to continue on with my tanks, and I kind of want to play my rail walker. So what I decided to do, while the game is ridiculous and they're giving us freaking 3 days of free premium, I don't need it. I've got, I can't even count that many zeros. How many millions? That's I got 12 million RP, okay? I don't freaking need your RP, okay? I've got, let's pull up the Cube Depot. I think it's, let's see. Okay, or is it inventory? Where did they show you tech? Oh, in tech tree. I've got 125 tier 1 tech points. I have 658 at tier 2. I have 351. I have over 1,000 tier 6. I don't have a lot of tier 8, so I'm probably going to make a tier 8 bot. I'll go to 7 and 8, and I do want to get some more tier 8 points, because I was playing tier 8 to unlock, when they released arrow rods, I built a bot. I think I had 13 more than what I needed to unlock all 8. I had to build a tier 7 bot to unlock these, and a tier 9 to unlock these, and I had plenty of tier 10, 5, 6s. I think I actually built a tier 6 just to unlock the last tier, and then I think I had a tier 9 I think I had a tier 9 rounded cube that I had to unlock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my garages. I have Bay 5, I really don't want to take this apart yet. My Bay 4 is open. My Bay 3 has this. My Bay 2 has that. My Bay 1 has this big monster, and to be honest, it isn't really that good. I don't have a problem taking it apart to get a tier. I don't mind taking a tier 10 with over-tiered weapons apart to make like a tier 7 or a tier 8. And then I can use my Bay 4 to make me another rail walker. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And because I mean, I was just playing that my tier 6 tank. I literally had 3 times. I was the #1 ranked player out of all 20 teams, and I literally had 3 times the score of the next best competitor. I had 19 kills, 16 assists on 3 deaths in a tier 6 tank with all tier 6 stuff. So I was literally in the base for over like 2 minutes with their shield up, just spawn killing them over and over and over and over. And guess what? They can't go cry on the boards. They're killing me with over-tiered weapons anymore. No, because I don't have over-tiered weapons. It's not allowed. So I'm gonna suck it up for a social experiment where basically we're gonna build us a tier 8 tank. We're gonna build us a tier 8 rail. I mean, no, we said 7, didn't we? Yeah, let's go to 7. Tier 7. I'm usually pretty strong in tier 7. I have no parts for tier 7 rail walker, so let's go to Cube Depot and get what we need. Tier 7, what we need, cubes wise, yellow cubes, I got enough yellow cubes. Movement, I don't think I have any tier 7 legs. No, I have 0 tier 7 legs, so we're going to need 6 of those. Oops, get rid of one of those, I only need 6. Okay, that's what I'm going to need for movement. I'm going to need some tier 7 thrusters. I imagine I'm going to need about 4 of them. I got 4 tier 7. This is about 2 just case. I'm probably going to need like a tier 4 and a tier 5. Let's buy an extra tier 5. What else do I need? I need guns. I don't have any guns. I got a T4, T5, a T6. No, I have T7 because I think I played... No, I do not. I have no T7 rails. Let's buy 6. I probably won't be able to get 6 on my bot, but I usually roll 5 rails. For a long time I ran bots with 4 rails, and I built a bot specially for 6 rails, and I found I wasn't using the last shot. So personally, my play style optimized, I think 5 rails is optimized. I'm gonna buy another one just in case. Don't really care. Let's see, what electroplates do we have? We have T7s. I have 2. I keep scrolling the wrong. Why won't this scroll? What is going on? This one works, but this one's broke. Oh, okay, there we go. I want to scroll this. Tier 7 electroplates. I'm going to need these. I'm going to need some of these. So let's buy... what is going on? Are we in Cube Depot? Something is not updating or refreshing. Let's see. Inventory. Yeah, I need Cube Depot. I need... let me buy a set of these, because they're on my other bot and I don't want to take it apart. Confirm. We got a set of 2 sets of those. I got a seat. We're gonna be in T7, so I'm gonna need a radar jammer. Not gonna bet it. I'm gonna have to get another T5 radar. I got a seat. Cosmetics, no big deal. Okay, let's go into tier 7 and see what we can do. No, I don't want cubes, I want inventory. I'll show you how I make rail walkers. Okay. The first thing I do, put mirroring on. This is what I do. I put a flat row of cubes. Doesn't really matter. I lift them up with the period key. I go to my legs, Q, movement. Okay, and I find the minimum distance that the legs will fit apart from each other. It's probably going to be here. That is my bot. That's the width of my bot right there. Okay, that's going to be my bot. Now we're going to remove a lot of this. But it would just need it for sizing. I come on the back of here. I do this. Come back here. I do this. I do that. And then I put another set of legs. Bam. Can I go narrower than that? I don't think I can. I might be able to. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Get rid of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this out for this. And I'll put that there. That way I can have this. Because a narrow bot would turn quicker than a non-narrow bot. Let's see if it'll let me do this. I haven't worked with tier 7 legs in a while. Okay, movement. Oh, I know what else I needed. The cube depot. Let's see if I got some T4 rudders. I don't think I do. T4 airfoils, T4, I got 1. Let's buy 3 more of these. Well, let's go 4 more of those. Confirm. I got 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Okay, I got all the wings I need. Because I'm going to build a hybrid. I don't want just a walker. I want a flying walker. I want to be able to, because walkers suck so bad. Equal tier for equal tier. I always over tiered my legs. I would over tier my legs before I'd over tier my guns, but since you can't do that anymore, we're just basically stuck with. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add enough cubes, do the same thing, and find out how far back I want, because I want it to be as short as possible. I don't want this big monster. If you get it too big, it's going to be hard to make it fly. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go... Okay, that's how far back my bot's going to be. Okay, so... inventory, chassis, cubes. I'm going to fill all this in for now. No big deal. Just to start testing it. Now let me go into my special, let me get my seat. I'm going to put my seat in here. No big deal. Now I want to go into practice mode. I just want to check the legs out to make sure we can get some nice movement. Okay, we got good turn, because that's what happens if you put your legs too wide, too close, too... the bot will get to where it like turns like about this freaking fast. The other thing you want to be able to do, because legs are retarded. What the hell is that? It scared the crap out of me. It was so loud. Legs are retarded. When legs get blown off, you don't just have like steering and control like you normally have. The bot's just going to go wacky. All the legs will get brain damage. Like if my 2 front legs get blown off, no big deal. But if all my right legs get blown off, I only got 3 legs on my right side, guess what? They're not going to go forward anymore. They're going to go sideways when I push forward. And they'll go like left when I push forward. They'll go right when I push backwards. And they just go retarded. People have been calling it brain damage legs forever. And they don't fix it. And then I'll show you a lot of problems actually in the battle that you have with legs spawning back, throwing you up to the ceiling. Walker legs can jump. Walker legs can jump. That's the only thing that they gain. But as far as speed, they're about as fast as the tank. Matter of fact, in the low tiers when the tanks are really slow, a walker could outrun a tank. And then we can walk. That's the only advantage we got. We can jump over enemies, but it does 0 good, because if that was an SMG tank, he's coming at me, I jump, he just got to raise all his crosshairs. It's no big deal. So rail walkers get absolutely 0 advantage to overclocking. We just get a little bit faster, so what? And then we can jump a little bit higher. No big deal. So for me personally, one thing I like to do is I like to make it a flyer, and it gives me another mode of transportation. Okay, and basically when somebody's after me, since I'm not going to be a good fighter, I want to be able to get out of there. I want to be able to just leave the area. And what's going to allow me to do that is having flight capabilities. And let me put a couple blocks in here. What I'm doing is I'm going to extend the bot because I don't want the bot that short. I can't fit my shields on something this short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a signature face on my bot that I like to do. Will it not let me do that? No, it'll let me do that. Okay. That does not affect like my walker legs, and it just extends the front of the bot out. Okay, let's see if I have rounded cubes. I do. Good. Okay, and I don't know how this is going to affect me because I don't have no rounded prisms, huh? I mean, inners. Let's go to the Cube Depot and get a couple of these. Okay, buy cubes. I probably won't use a lot of them, but I'll buy them anyway because I don't have them. Put that on there. Give me a cube. I'll put this on here. Okay, now what I need to do is I want some eyeballs on this thing because I care about looks. So, since I can't over tier, I have to under tier. Let's see, what other color eyeballs would be available? Blue wouldn't be bad. We could just do blue instead of windows. We'll just do blue eyes. A blue-eyed spider. Okay, there's my eyes. Now what I'm going to do is I want to run a spine down this thing because this would be a gun bed if I just put guns on it. Basically one shot underneath. Rail walkers spend a lot of time on their backs, okay? Just get used to it. It's a fact of life. The legs go retarded and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, and I want to put a set of airfoils as far up as I can. Now notice that's kind of protected, and that's why I use T4 rudders. I'm going to continue the spine theme down the back of the bot. I might move my chair up or back, or you know, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to continue it the same thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tier 7 thrusters in this monster. Let's see, can I do it first? Let me take this spine out and see if I could do it just side by side. Yes, I can. So I'm going to choose to do it side by side. Now, dang it. I want one set below the thrust line, and I want one set above the thrust line. So I'm going to put one set there, and I'm going to put one set here. I'll probably extend the bot because I'll show you another thing that happens to rail walkers. Okay, that'll let me put that there. Let's see, will it let me put a whole cube there? No, it will not. So we'll put this here. We don't care. We'll have these big tanky thrusters as a thing. Now, I don't have room for my airfoils, so we need to come, which is probably not going to let me. So we need to get our pilot cased in, and we need to get above these thrusters some kind of a way. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably just come out like this. It'll probably let me encase it with this now. Yes, it will. And then remove this. I don't need that. It'll probably let me encase it with this. Okay, that gives me a thruster region. Encasement area. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. Here, I'm going to encase the thrusters out because I just don't want them sitting out in the open like that. I'll probably, it'll probably let me go here and here, and then I'll probably do this. Okay, I don't really care about that. Because what I want to try to do is I want to try to get another central spine down above. I'll probably have to come back and then come like this, because what I want is I want another set of rudders on top. Let's see, where is my rudders? Movement. Crap, it ain't gonna let me because of that. Let's see if I can do this and get away with it. Rudders are finicky sometimes, so let's see if I can do anything with them. They might let me, yeah, they'll let me put them all the way back, so that's good. Let's go see how this thing flies in practice. And see if it even flies at all. Sometimes I might not have enough lift. Might have too much lift. It might fly kind of wonky, and I gotta fix that now before I design a bot around it. Okay, now let's jump. Okay. It flies okay. It really does. It flies fine. I can live with this. And then to land, you can just come in and do this little number. Evasion maneuver. That's fine for me. I can live with this. And as it overclocks, the thrusters are going to get stronger. Now you don't need a vertical rudder because by putting spider legs on a flyer, there's something weird with the spider legs that just by putting spider legs on it, the way they jump and they don't thrust, you see how stable they are? They tend to stable themselves out. You don't need a vertical rudder, but I usually put one in the bot if I can get it in there. And I'll show you why. Let me get some thrust and let me get up. And then watch what happens if I fall on my back. See, old stupid legs here. I have to kind of flip over. And if you did that in the battle, that if you accidentally landed like this and had to push forward and then flip over, and then if you landed on your back, you'd have to use your self-righting. So I don't want that to happen. So let's go back to the mothership, and this is the best way I found to fix it. And it's with another T4 rudder. What I do is and it's probably not gonna let me put it there. Let's see if it won't let me put it there either. Crap. Let's see where it will let me put it, because that's the key, is where will it let me put it. Damn. I don't think this design is going to lend to this what I got planned. Let me see something for thrust. Let me just check something out here. Can this be changed for that? Oh crap, I put my mirror line on. Okay, let's see. I might just have to take it back one more block. See if that helps. Movement. Tier 7 thrusters because can. Oh, it won't let me. See, that inner's blocking me. So I have to go back to chassis. I have to go back, put my mirror mode on, X. Notice placing these thrusters, there is some kind of wonky, symmetrical bug thing where, like, I can't put that thruster with a prism, but, I could put it, that's perfectly fine, but filling this little area where there's no thruster is terrible. So whatever. That's a T6. I don't want a T6 okay, so it let me put a vertical rudder now. So I got a vertical rudder. I'll show you what that does in the battle. I mean, what it's gonna do when I jump, instead of me having to fight the roll axis, it's going to stabilize it even further. See, when I turn, it's going to be a little bit smoother, and it's going to be less fighty when I go side to side. It's a lot more stable because of that vertical rudder. And then when you want to land on stuff, And then if I like do this something stupid and I land on my back, I can't do it anymore. That vertical rudder is stopping me. I don't need it. It's gonna get blown off. I know it will, but look what it does for me at least, you know. Matter of fact, I probably should stick it out more because I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing this because I don't know why I won't. I can't get any airborne. Probably got to stick it out a little bit more. I'm probably a little bit. Now this is another problem. The self-righting system for walkers, it always does this. It'll pick you up, put you right back on your back. You've got to wait 10 seconds or something like that to do it again. And you know what it'll do? It'll pick you up, put you right back on your back again. The developers have never fixed this. It pisses me off to no end. I might lengthen my bot by 1 just to get a little bit more stability. I might not. I might leave it like that. Okay, let's go back to the mothership.